Hi, my name is Roma Hooper and I'm delighted that I have been appointed the new chair of Clinks, and I'm very sorry that I won't be there tonight, but I'm sure you're going to have the most lovely evening. First of all, I'd like to say a huge thanks to Anne Owers for all the hard work that she's committed to the organisation from the time that she started. I think it's about 8 years ago. And so I feel I'm filling some very big shoes. So thank you, Anne. So just to give you some context, I have known Clive and Clinks for a very long time. We first met in probably 1998. I used to work at Feltham Young Offenders, and I began my life as a volunteer working at Feltham when I helped set up the first prison radio station. While I was there, I got deeply involved with all the agencies that were working in Feltham, and I subsequently was able to appoint myself, with the help of funding and the MOJ, the very first voluntary sector coordinator. So my heart was already deeply embedded in the criminal justice system and the voluntary sector, and I very much enjoyed doing that over the years. I've since gone on and written, or co-wrote rather, 2 training packs for Clinks. One was working with offenders in the community and one was working with offenders in prison, both as volunteers. So that's where my sort of history is steeped in. I've gone on to work with lots and lots of small voluntary sector agencies, many who have been working in Feltham, some outside. And most recently, I had the pleasure of working with Anne Fox last year when I was chair of Women's Breakout. And we did a merger, and that was an extremely exciting time. I was very privileged to get to know many of the board, and this gave me a real insight into how special Clinks and its work is. And I've met some of the SMT and have worked with them, so this is not a new organisation for me. So when I applied, I thought, this is a job that I want, and I'm delighted that I have got it. I think the next steps now for me is this: there's a real challenge ahead. I am totally pragmatic. I do know that the sector and the criminal justice system is really facing difficulties. So I love a challenge. I wouldn't have stuck at the criminal justice sector and the voluntary sector for so long if I didn't really embrace that challenge. And I'm really looking forward to meeting as many of you as I can. And I'm hoping that over the next few years when I'm working with Anne and her team, that we will no longer see the voluntary sector working with those that have committed crime as an add-on, but as an important part of the work that people are doing in criminal justice, and it should be embedded. I've never been happy in the way that we have been treated. We have to be up there at the front because that's where we belong. I have seen the amazing changes the sector can make, and the work of small, tiny organisations working with people who've committed crime and really turned their lives around. We cannot give up, however hard it is, and I have no intention. And as I said to you all before, I'm very much looking forward to meeting and spending time with you over the next few years. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.